Morning, everyone. I'm going to go over about 15 different stocks very quickly for March 23rd. Facebook has had a continuation move from this breakout that I called a few days ago. I do expect a continuation up to 303, but likely a pullback before we get there. LODE had a breakout move that I called a few days ago, and I do expect a pullback before it continues, and I am expecting this to get to at least $8. NVAX, kind of pricey, but I think we will see a continuation move on this one as well. Gradual and slow, you could see us get up to 289. Best Buy, BPY, as you can see, we are about to break through the highs, and I think if we do, we will continue higher. There's a chance we could hit this high point and pull back. AONE looks like a good dip swing momentum play. If we can break above this trend line, so yesterday's high of 1260, we will see this continue up. And from a company standpoint, it's a potentially good company. Kathy Wood is buying it and has long-term potential. 3D printing of Markforge. So anyway, Blink, BLNK, charging station play. I think if we break above the previous high on this dip, we will see a continuation up. We do have a lot of resistance at 43.50, but I do think this is a potentially long-term play that a lot of people are looking at. We could see it go back up to previous highs. GEVO, again, a lot of resistance at this line. Once we break through, we should see a continuation up. I would definitely be buying above 1040. We'll just call it 1051. XPEV. If you're into EV vehicles, this has had a nice move here. It was beaten down a lot more than the other EV plays. Let's see other EV plays. And I think that we will see this one probably sit here for a little bit, then continue back up. But I do expect a swing on this one. MVIS. We almost broke, well, we did break through the previous high and then pulled back. This still looks to be an indecision bar with a squeeze forming. I like this to the long side if we can hold this level. I do expect this one to continue to run maybe $32. I'm not a fan of oil right now. This will probably continue to fall, but when we do see a change in direction where it breaks the previous candle's high and stays, then I would look to go long on this one. But very short term on oil. Car, we've had such a long run. Consolidation is happening. Sort of expecting a continued pullback before it continues up. But there is a chance that if we break this 68.38, we'll continue higher. I like apps for a long play. I did buy this earlier, looking for a continued move higher. Even on the short term, I think we will get back up to the previous high, and then long term, we might see it hit 113, somewhere between there and 120. IQ is bouncing off the previous highs, and I think it's about to break through. So if you get a breakthrough, you might see a continued run at least 29, maybe 30. And then longer term, I don't know if I'd trust a long play, but even, this one gets you back up to 31. So we also have the overextended TKAT. So these NFTs, non-fungible tokens, are the new hype right now. I don't know how long this will live, but if you do get a big pullback, you could see this continue up. There's other ones out there. We have OCG. Again, same, if we get a pullback, I don't know if I'd buy the highs. YVR. They're all same arena. And my final that I'm looking at is MP. It just got a news announcement that overnight brought the stock down. I think it's pulled back a lot further than it should have based on that news announcement, and I think it might continue a little bit lower before it continues up, but I don't think we're going to stay down for very long. So this might be a great buying opportunity. This is a good long-term play, but you could see a nice swing momentum back up to the 1618 extension from earlier. I'm actually buying and holding for a longer term. Plus, we have a squeeze forming. So earnings report were great. I think this is just the news is going to be short-lived, and we will continue higher. That's all I have. Have a good day.